Okay, now Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today's topic that we are going to study is encryption and decryption, and it is related to chapter number 8, security and ethics. Encryption and decryptions are one of the most important tools which are used for the security of data over internet. So first we are going to study encryption. What encryption is? Basically, encryption is a process. It is a task. Specially designed programs are used for encryption. Special algorithm, special programs are used inside the computer system, and the purpose is these programs executed at the backside. We cannot see these programs on our screens. They are hidden executable programs. Then the purpose of the encryption is to transform data into different codes and hashes. Basically, encryption is a process in which our data, our message that must be kept secret, that must be kept secure, is transformed into unreadable form for the hackers or for the third party intruders. This process is called encryption. What is encryption? Encryption is basically a process which is done at the backside, and in this process the data that we are going to send or we are going to receive from the other person will be transferred into unreadable form, so it will be useless for the hackers or intruders. Now decryption, what is the decryption? It is also a process. It is done at the receiver end. Encryption is done at the user end, means sender end, and decryption is done at the receiver's end. Decryption is also a process. Same programs are used to attempt this task. It is also executed at the backside. To transform secure data, to transform unreadable data into readable form. The purpose of decryption is to bring data back into its original shape to be understood by the receiver. So for the types of encryption, we have two types of encryptions. Number one, symmetric encryption, and number two, asymmetric encryption. Symmetric encryption is an older method, and asymmetric encryption is the newer method. Now we are going for symmetric encryption. What is it? It is used to convert data into unreadable form, means it converts data into codes or hashes and makes it useless for any other person until it is decrypted. A security key means a tool is required that is called security key or private key. At some places it is also known as symmetric key, is used to encrypt data. Basically, it is a program. The term security key or private key means a program that is used to convert our data into codes, into unreadable form. Data remains unreadable until it is decrypted at the receiver's end. The encrypted data will always be decrypted at the receiver end. Same security key, same private key is required by the sender and receiver, means the keys, the encryption keys and decryption key must be same to convert data into codes or to convert codes into readable form. Security key should be kept secret. It is an important tool. It must be kept secret. It must be kept secure. Otherwise, your data will be hacked and will be misused by the intruders or hackers. Now, the second type of encryption is asymmetric encryption. What is asymmetric encryption? It is more advanced than symmetric encryption. Since it is more advanced than symmetric encryption, it means it is more effective than symmetric encryption. It has more power than symmetric encryption. Two security keys are used as compared to symmetric encryption, in which only one key is used. In asymmetric encryption, two security keys are used. Number one is private key and number two is public key. The purpose of private key is to convert your data into unreadable form, and then private key is converted into hashes into different codes, or we can say that private key is also encrypted with the help of public key. So in asymmetric encryption, two keys are used. One key is used to encrypt your data, and the other key, that is public key, is used to encrypt your private key or symmetric key. What is the purpose of private key? It is used to encrypt message. Now I'm talking about the two keys which are being used in asymmetric encryption. Private key or symmetric key, it is used to encrypt your message. Then it is known by the user only. Means if I am sending a message to you people, then private key will be known by me and you people. Only sender and receiver knows the private key. Now public key, what is the public key? It is used to encrypt private key. Message is encrypted with the help of private key, and then private key will also be encrypted with the help of public key. And public key, since it is mentioned in its name, it is public to everyone. The public key is available to everyone. Like my Zoom ID, that is public to all the students of computer science, whether they belongs to fourth optional or against bio computer science. Okay, today's session is ended here. See you in the next class.